One thing that Ryan and I really um, are serious about doing is when we find something in the water that shouldn't be in the water, we get rid of it. So we gather all of our targets. When we get to a destination, we try to leave the place better than what we found it. It sounds corny, but we really do that. And just for an example, if you take a look at what we found through the week, here it is. So you can just see, there's look at this whole blackberry that was in there, but just look at all the different targets. Remember, each one of these is a target that we pulled out. But sometimes you might pull out, there's glasses, right? Look at this sharp objects. This knife, believe it or not, was actually in the sand in an area where children were being taught how to swim. So of course we're going to take that out of there. There's some junk jewelry, right? But some earrings, but a lot of sharp things that shouldn't be in the water. So we cleared all of this out this week. And like I say, every target teaches you something. For example, this was another knife. So I heard this target, went over top of it, and pulled this out. Kind of cool, but it shouldn't be in the water. If that ever opened or anything like that, it's going to cut somebody badly. But then, and always remember this, I rechecked the hole, and sure enough, there's a beautiful signal in there. And when I was going over it, you could hear it. The vortex was like there was separation going on. I could hear this, but I could also hear something else, and it sounded good. And sure enough, right beside it was a gold ring, right by it. And they're in the sand deep. I think this was down at least 7 or 8 inches, so it had been there for a while. Right, this one, right beside it, but the separation with the machine hurt it. So it always pays off when you pull out the bad stuff because you're going to find it. Gold lives with trash. That's what you always have to remember. If you want to find gold, you got to go through the trash.